I want to thank everyone who's spoken this afternoon. We've got just a great example of what this university is all about. Collectively, they embody the passion and the energy that will advance Widener and its mission into the future. They reflect a trailblazing spirit that turns problems into opportunities, and I think that's going to the drive that they have to turn what is good, in the words of the author Jim Collins, what is good to great. Students like those you heard today take on problems in the world without hesitation. They're out there doing incredible things, not just in Chester, throughout Philadelphia, as you heard, all over the globe. We thrive as a community of engagement, and we embrace the fact that universities are inextricably bound to their communities. In other words, we can be no better than the communities that we serve. And our students, I think our faculty do a tremendous job of producing responsible citizens and great leaders. And on this stage today, we have leaders of all different sorts and leaders of the future. Champions like David Ossian and Tom Bound, who propelled Widener in the campaign on the road to success. They stepped up in every possible way to make this campaign a success. And their personal stories illustrate how Widener, or a Widener PMC education, can take you and how far it can take you. You think about the graduates of Widener. Think about one of the greatest movie directors of all time, Cecil B. DeMille, 3 Academy Awards, middle of the 20th century. Where did you go to school? You went here. A few years ago, NCAA Division I Coach of the Year. Where did he play and go to school? Widener. Top 75 football players in the history of the NFL. Where did the top punt returner play his football? Billy White Shoes Johnson at Widener. CEOs that have led international corporations. Where did they go to school? At Widener. Where did we have Melissa Eakin, who spent 2 years out of school to go and serve in Panama to create electricity to a community through Engineers Without Borders, her own work. Where did she go to school? She went to Widener. Start thinking about the accomplishments of our alums. When the United States went to war, the first to liberate Kuwait back in the late 1980s and 1990s, who did they turn to lead the forces? The 4-star general, John Tillelly. Where did he go to school? He went right here on this campus. So we have a long, long, proud history of producing incredible leaders. And great faculty members like Dr. Marina Barnett, who have the vision and imagination to step out of the traditional way of teaching and get into the city of Chester and take this out. She is on the forefront, as so many of our faculty now are, in curricular reform nationally. And they inspire our students. And I can't ask for a better partner than someone like Jim Turner, that you heard from earlier today. Not only does Jim talk the talk, he walks the walk. His grandson is attending the Widener Partnership Charter School. And Jim is out there. He is one of those people you go to, a cornerstone in our community. Now, we're built on a strong foundation. 10 years from now, we're going to celebrate 200 years of being in existence. And I hope and I know that by the time we get to that point, we will be a model 21st century university when we celebrate that bicentennial. This campaign will secure our reputation as a national leader, fully prepared and capable of addressing the challenges our society faces. It'll help the university recruit and retain the best faculty, the best staff. It'll increase, for our students, it'll increase financial aid and scholarship. That's one of the cornerstones of this campaign. Support a center for teaching and learning, fund classroom and library resources, and also help us fund a new academic building and the creation of the Oscar Leadership Institute. Campaign priorities are carefully planned and with input from the advisory committees from each school. We are trying to raise, in the next 4 years, $58 million. We announced the campaign in November, and I'm very pleased to say that today we've already raised $37.3 million for this year. Of this scope is a monumental undertaking. It's going to take all of us here to make that happen. And we're very, very proud of the fact that we've announced and are leading this campaign, Widener, taking the lead of the campaign for Widener. Being sandwiched between two coaches, two great coaches, and Coach Martelli and Coach Collins, I have to think about the metaphor of coaching and a metaphor of an athletic team. And we all know that great teams hit their stride, they hit their momentum, and things go their way. And this campaign is one of those pieces in that momentum and part of that stride that we're now hitting. And I'm confident that we're not only going to be successful, we're going to complete this campaign, we're we're going to exceed the expectations of this campaign. So before you leave today, explore what we have to offer here at Widener. I want to remind people that at 2 o'clock we have the dance company will be performing in the Alumni Auditorium. We also have the campaign video if you'd like to see up here in room 206.